authentic.
No, because you earn those medals, man.
Here.
If you just have the uniform, all right, it's like, oh, I support the army.
Yeah.
You know? But it's like I'll wear an Arsenal top, but then I have like a champion. Not a Champions League because it's Arsenal. I'll have a Premier League medal as well. Like, but that medal's fake. I can support, but then I can't pretend to be a player.
What if you've got? Okay, how are you not pretending to be a player? The same way these guys don't have guns in their hands and they're not on the front line.
No, but they've got medals.
The same way you're not on the pitch. Yeah, but you've got the Champions League. Oh no, Arsenal haven't won the Champions League.
Oh, you said that. Don't take my joke a second after I said it.
Did you say that?
Yeah,
I didn't hear that bit of a joke.
Yeah, I said it, and then you said it again.
Yeah, but you can have those extra accolades. Well, okay, so you're saying
no, but I'm talking about the actual. If I had an actual medal,
makes sense. That makes sense.
Actual World Cup winners medal. I'm not talking about Arsenal anymore. World Cup, World Cup medal. Then, and I don't deserve it. They'll be like, I expect people should go. Where'd you get that medal from? Like, who did you take it from?
Nah, mate.
Yeah.
If you've gone through the effort to be walking around with a World Cup winners medal around your neck, I know you didn't win the World Cup. That's
what?
Your
so
business.
You give me props to
I'm not giving you any props. That's your business. You can walk around with that medal as much as you want.
No, okay, but how about? But yeah, these people serve for their country. This isn't a hard. This is a hard thing, you know, and this is a brave thing as well. And I think it's more your kind of. It's like the people that go to boxing gyms. And then they're like, yeah, I did a bit of boxing, but they did like boxercise. It's like, no, you didn't. And but like boxers are really like they're really defensive about that because they'll be like, because I've got in a ring and that's and I've taken punches. It's not the same thing. You walking around in an army uniform is not the same thing as going there and fearing for your life every day.
I think you're drawing the right parallel, and that's kind of exactly the place that these people are coming from. Because it's like, I've seen friends die.
Yeah.
To wear that uniform, I've seen friends die to be able to, keep everyone else
and if we're
free
talking
and
about,
all these kind of things.
If we're talking about Vietnam and or the Second World War, so it's like, these are people who are forced to go into.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So it's not. So that then I would be.
When does it tip from not wanting people to cheapen the experience of being a military employee or military personnel and get to the side of being too like boastful and exclusive? Because you are allowed, or the military accepts that you can wear like your dad or your mum's medals. So if you're the child of a military, someone who's got military decorations, you can wear their medals, and these people will still approach them and
that's different. That's different.
This is it.
No. But the thing is, though, if I was to wear, say, my granddad's medals, but then I'm going because. I'm going because of my granddad.
Yeah.
I'm going like in honour of him.
Yeah.
So if someone asks me, I'll say it's my granddad's, and I'm sure they'll be all right with it.
Yeah.
But if I go, it's mine, and they'll be like, "What? World War II? You sure about that?" You know what I mean? You got to expect people to ask questions if you're wearing some,
There is something really corny about those people who just lie and say, I was there for whatever. What do they call it? Deployment that they're talking about.
It fascinates me. People who lie pathologically.
Yeah.
They fascinate me.
Yeah.
Because I always think like, why did it? It's as if they get a buzz from getting away with it, but then they don't realise. A lot of the pathological liars, they don't realise that people they just let them. Anyway. Yeah, they let them just get away with it.
I think it's a bit more narcissism than anything else, and they feel like whatever lie they've told makes them look better, and that's what it is. They just have this compulsion to make their image seem a certain way.
Yeah.
And if they feel like they're coming across in that way,
do you think it's addictive?
Addictive
to lying and getting away with the lies? Because I know a few people who they would tell lies. And then, I'd be like, I don't think that's right. I don't think that's real. And then they just keep doing it, and it's if like now they're addicted to that lie. They I don't know if they get buzzed.
No,
from
what
it.
do you mean addicted? As in they're chasing the same story
No,
to
as
try
in
and convince you.
they're
Or just
addicted.
lie about everything.
Yeah, they lie about everything. They're addicted to getting away with like lying, you know. Because when I was a kid, I remember I lied once. Not just once, but I said a lie.
I only once told a lie.
There was
in my whole life.
one lie, and I'm such a bad liar. Someone called me out, and I was so embarrassed. And I remember thinking about it for days, going, "Oh, I'm never doing that again." That was a really horrible feeling. But what if I got away with that lie? And then I was like,
might as well do that again.
You believe me?
Jokes.
Next time, I'm gonna have 2 gold medals.
I don't know if it's addictive as in you think, all right, you know what, I need to tell 3 lies today to feel good.
That's 2 down.
Exactly.
Who's that guy? He'll believe my lie.
I gotta get my fix. No, I don't think it's like that. But yeah, talking of the lies. Yeah, I forgot what I was going.
You know. Stealing Valour, so that's about the military.
Yeah.
But then people do it in other aspects as well.
Yeah,
Do you remember?
some other ones.
Do you remember Vanilla Ice? He said that he went to prison and he said he did all this because he felt, I'm in hip hop and I have to be street.
He needs some credibility.
And,
that's what it is.
And then so he said that, and then he was called out. Yeah. You know, so people do that in other parts of life.
This is kind of my point, that people like to bask in the extended glory of whatever that thing is. Mate, do you know Summer World Cup just gone?
Yep.
Nigeria kit came out, yeah?
Yeah.
And there were loads of people who bought that kit who were not Nigerian.
Yeah, because they like the kit.
I know. But then I had loads of mates, I think I might have even felt like this at first, of, why are you wearing that? It's like, what's your connection to that? Do you know what I mean? But let them wear it. I don't know if that was my first thought or if I came round to whatever, let them wear it, until I went to Nike Town and they had no more left in my size.
Yeah.
Like, where's these Greek guys wearing the Nigerian kit?
But was there a difference for you between like some guy who's obviously not Nigerian, like some blonde guy who's just not that there might be a blonde guy with Nigerian descent, but like say there's a blonde guy wearing it, and then say it was a black guy wearing it, but he didn't have Nigerian descent. Would you think of them the same way?
I think I would think of them the same way.
Yeah. Okay. Just fine. No, it's a weird one.
Because I'm not buying a Ghana kit. But
that's what I mean, yeah. Like, is it? Not that I know anyone who's bought that kit.
But then in the group chat, one of my mates was saying, well, it's not like none of us have worn a Brazilian kit or a Holland kit or.
But that's because no offense, man. That's because they're good at football.
Exactly.
But with that Nigeria kit is because it was a nice kit. It was a nice kit.
Yeah.
And it was fashionable.
You could pay homage to those people or to that kit or to that team, and society understands it. It's not too much of an issue.
And there's a lot of people with fashion as well that want to get the thing, especially the thing that gets sold out. They want to they want to wear that thing that's sold out.
I was one of the people who bought it before it was sold out.
Like even like one of the Kardashian sisters
had a Nigeria kit.
No, had like a retro Juventus kit.
Oh, for real.
And then all of a sudden people started wearing retro. And she didn't have any connections to that, but that's a fashion thing, isn't it?
Yeah. But even talking about football, that reminds me of, the phrase "glory hunter." I remember those days.
Well, you are a Manchester United fan.
Well, there you go. See,
you tell by his accent, listener.
I would always be hit with you're just a glory hunter. Name me 50 Man United players. If you're a real Man United fan, name me 50 Man United players. Who's your second reserve left back? And all of these things.
Name me 2 streets in Manchester.
Exactly. And those sorts of questions. And I used to have to put up with that interrogation over and over again. I'm like, whatever. I'm a Man United fan. I'm a loyal Man United fan. Do you know how many of my uncles and whatever, just at certain times, like, okay, I now support Chelsea. Okay, all right, whatever. Oh, I now support Man City. Okay, whatever. Yeah. And the latest one is jumping ship from Man United to Liverpool to be Liverpool supporters. Are you crazy? You can't do that jump. For me, if you support a football team, you got to stick it out, mate.
Yeah.
You've got to stick it out. But there's loads of people who are just jumping ship and they'll just support whoever's winning, whoever's at the top. So that same kind of glory hunter thing.
But even with that, I've got a friend that supports Manchester United, and he's a Londoner.
Yeah.
And he said he went to a match and he stood up and he shouted something, it was like a referee decision or something. He said something, like he shouted, and people behind him from Manchester were like, "Sit down, Cockney."
Yeah, is it?
They called him Cockney because they call Cockney Reds. So even within that, it's that thing of, wait a minute, you don't belong here. You don't deserve to be.
Did they expect that there was 80,000 people from Manchester filling that stadium?
No. And the fact that if someone comes all the way from London, like every 2 weeks, that's a very good
Isn't
supporter.
that more support? Do you know what I mean? So same with the Nigeria top. When I went to Nighttown, and this was after Nigeria got knocked out of the World Cup, and I'm still trying to get the kit. And they're like, oh, well, why are you still trying to get the kit? I'm like, because I'm a real supporter. I'm not just going to wear it because they're still in the competition.
Check on eBay,
I'm going to wear it all the time. What, some second-hand, some second-hand Greek hand-me-down? Nah, man.
What's with you and Greeks today, man?
I don't know. But okay, listen. When I was getting accosted for, are you a real Man United fan, and all of these kind of things, they were basically accusing me of stealing Valour, of being a glory hunter. You just want to be associated with them because they're doing well. You want to be associated with them because people like them. And even moving back to the Stolen Valour movement, there's people who are real armed, who are real veterans, who are getting the same kind of interrogation as the people who are faking it. And I've seen a couple of videos of them just having to fight back, and it's like, who do you think you're talking to? I was this, that, and the other. All of these things.
Why did they have
stating their case?
Justify it?
Yeah, there was one guy.
That's not nice. Yeah,
there was one guy who I think he had a picture taken with Hillary Clinton when she was campaigning her presidential campaign, and like the whole online community of Stolen Valour went mad, going, "Oh, this guy's got look at those medals. I've never seen those medals. This guy's wearing his hat off at an angle, like a jaunty angle, and all of these kind of things, saying, oh, he's fake." And then he was kind of like, for that week, he was the Stolen Valour sensation. Comes to light that actually in the Navy, it's tradition to wear your hat askew, to wear your hat at an angle, and that's what he was doing. That the medals he actually had, they weren't like the highest accolades, which are the medals like the Purple Heart, the Gold Cross, and all of these things which people are familiar with. They were just like lower accolades that people didn't know. And it's kind of like he was just a lifetime boatman, or served on a boat for his whole life, and he's got medals that are like 30 years service, good behaviour, all of these kind of things. And it's like, does he not deserve his...
No, definitely,
his accolades as much as, you saved your whole battalion and these kind of things? He deserves them.
But they weren't judging those medals, but they just wanted to make sure that they were...
Well, you know the internet, they weren't making sure of anything. They jumped right on him. But the whole Stolen Valour movement is basically internet-based.
Okay. No, but then that's, that's a waste of time. These people, these trolls, man, they don't have their name and their face on everything they say. Yeah. If you don't have your name and your face and you're saying something, then don't say. I won't read it, because you're hiding behind an avatar because you don't believe in what you say, or you're scared for it to come out and for you to be that person saying it.
Okay. No, I kind of hear where you're coming from. But then
I
there's also
like it, man.
wanting to be able to speak freely.
Yeah, but speak freely as yourself. Why do you have to be someone else?
There's too many trolls. I know what you mean. There's too many trolls. But yeah, there's some people who've dedicated, and like I'm saying, it does seem to be a lot of veterans who've dedicated their time to any time they see someone in fatigues or military.
So this is all online though, so it's not actually going out to the person. I'm not saying it's not people on comments, but the videos of them going out to the person are online. Yeah, it's not just, we saw this picture, let's post them online. It's they have gone up to the person and confronted them. Oh God, I would hate to see that.
Mate, the internet is full
But
of
have
them.
you ever seen one where, you know, he's been done and he's like, I'm sorry, alright.
That's the majority of, well,
Oh, really?
I don't know what the split is, but the majority of them are not military veterans. About half of them kind of apologise or want to move away. The other half try and uphold the lie, and they're just getting